We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you back to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. I've said this, the intro. I've said it too many times. We're here for the athletes. Let's talk to Alexis Leath. She is from West Hills High School. Go Wolfpack. The first West Hills athlete we've had on in a minute. You are committed to play at San Diego State. She is a junior right now, so this is one of the verbal commits that we get to talk to, and someone that you have now plenty of time and no excuses to say you did not see her win. When she's up there holding up the World Cup trophy in a couple of years, you have no excuses not to say you saw her on that beautiful blue field. Alexis, thank you so much for being on. Before we get to the West Hills season and everything going on, as an Aztec fan, I want to talk Aztecs. What made that decision for you? Why did you decide on SDSU this early?
I always wanted to stay in California for college ever since I was in junior high. And being in San Diego, having the opportunity just made it so much better. And I also love the coaches. So given the opportunity, I just couldn't say no. They're a D1 soccer program there in San Diego where I've always lived. And I just chose yes.
So basically what you're saying is that this is dream school, dream scenario. Everything has worked out perfectly for you, and we should all be trying to take advice from you in life.
Yeah.
For kids that are just getting started out, it sounds idyllic, like you said, to play at your hometown school that you've always wanted to play at and just go score enough goals and it'll happen magically. But I'm sure it's not that. It's a ton of work to get recruited, to get to that commitment. What's maybe some advice you would give to 8th graders, freshmen, just anybody that is just starting out in that recruitment process and maybe is a little lost as to how to do it?
I would always start by emailing coaches before a tournament, before a showcase, just to have them see who you are and to keep emailing them so they get a constant reminder that you want to go to that school and then not just every other person, so you can stand out. And then always a highlight video. That's a basic need. And always to follow up after a tournament, maybe give another highlight video of what you did and they didn't see you do. So yeah.
Now, I feel like highlight videos, and this is going to age me horrendously old. When I was going through the whole high school process, highlight videos was cutting up DVDs and mailing them to people. It's not that anymore. It seems like highlight videos is a super simple thing that you can do to advocate for yourself. But also it seems like highlight videos are now really cool edits, and you have people with, these great cameras that are just available everywhere. So I would love to see some of those highlight videos. Did you do your own edit work, or do you have somebody that, made the highlight videos for you?
I did my own edit work.
Okay. So we will share that with the videos that come out is to see where she ranks as a potential video editor as well. Was there a final moment though that it sealed the deal, or just SDS? Was there another school in competition with SDSU, or it is the dream school and the second it became available?
There was other competition for SDSU. It was always my number one, but I did want to see other options just in case I just didn't want to go. But since the team itself, after I went on official visit, was just so family-like and so competitive, I just knew I would love to be there. And the coaches were really funny and just so heartwarming, and it just made me so happy to be there.
Well, and so you're okay switching from a primary blue wardrobe to a primary red wardrobe? Have you started that process? Is this the only SDSU gear that you have right now? Where are you at in that transition?
I'm ready to transition from all blue to a red.
I guess there's a little bit of black that overlaps.
Yeah.
West Hills does a little bit of black, but West Hills is very much known for the blue. Obviously, they committed to the bit a little bit too hard with the football field. What is it like playing with that as your home turf? It doesn't make any difference, right? As a soccer player, it just looks different.
It just looks a lot different. Every time I see a different football field, it is strange because I'm so used to a blue field, but green is the norm. Yeah.
Talking about West Hills, it's your junior year. what's going on right now? I can look up the wins losses, but as a non-soccer player, sometimes win-loss draw records don't really make a ton of sense. Like you can be 3-1-17 and nobody knows if you're a good team or not. Like for you guys, for the Wolfpack this year, tell us how things are going. Do you like where you're at this point in the season? What do you guys still need to fix? What's going on?
I like where we're at. We have a big roster of about 30 players, so a lot of people do get playing time and everybody can get some rest that they need. We've been playing some really good teams this season. We've had some losses, but we always bounce back from them. Like we had an 8-0 win yesterday, and that was really good. And then we play a game tomorrow, and hopefully we do win.
Well,
but our team's really good.
And you've played a lot of non-section opponents with Norco, Temecula Valley, San Clemente, Los Alamitos. That is also something that even further compounds the difficulty for local people to try and figure out, what the heck are we dealing with? But at 6-6-1 at the time of recording this, you're saying you are happy with, where you are set up going into league play, and you feel like the team is doing everything you guys need to do?
Yeah, I feel like we can win league. Our team's really good. I think we just need to be more competitive on the ball sometimes, but we can always improve at practices every day.
So next couple games you got coming up are San Diego, Cathedral Catholic, and Helix. I'm curious for you guys, who is, I know that it's Santana is the school rival, but for you guys as a program, is Santana also the program rival, or are you guys specifically out for blood against somebody else?
I feel like Santana will be a really good rival. We haven't played them in a long time, but another team that I think would be a rival is Granite Hills. We beat them in a game last year, and that made us league champs. And then it's just stirred up from there.
Oh, it stirred up a lot. Was league champs on the line for both of you guys, and you snatched it from them?
No, it was us against Helix, and we had to tie or win the game. And then I scored both goals that tied us the game, and then we won in the last minute. It was crazy.
So what you're saying is that last year you single-handedly won league for your team. So
yeah,
the banner that is up in the gym under girls soccer 2022 league champs should say girls soccer 2022 league champs, brought to you by Alexis Leath.
Yes, but it's all a team sport. Our defense was really good that game.
It's a team sport up until the one player, up until Messi gets involved type thing. It's Messi and the team. So it's Leath and the Wolfpack this year. So you're coming, you got Granite Hills. You're coming for the blood there. For you guys as a program, you are a junior. You said you like where the roster is at size-wise. What is you're going to say CIF champions and whatnot, but as a junior, you still have another year after this. Where are you placing the goals? Where are you placing the stuff that you want to get done both as yourself and as a team in the next season and a half?
I always want to improve on my goals every season. I want to get at least one more than I already had from last season. Like, I've only been playing a couple games this season. I've only played 7 because I had a club going on. So the first games I didn't get to play in. So I'm just trying to improve on my goals and how I handle the ball. But as a team, I want to, of course, to win CIF if that's ever possible. And then maybe just be undefeated. That would be great. If we win league, that would be great. And then for next year, I would love to do the same.
So you're looking
just
to
keep
rack
up consistency.
3 league championships, looking to go undefeated senior year. That's quite a bit. Is there any younger players, freshmen, sophomores like that are some breakout players this year that we should give a little bit of shine to while we have you here?
We don't have any freshmen on our team this year, sadly, but there is a sophomore that has really stood out. Her name's Gabby Mullet. She is an outstanding player. She's very little, but she does a lot on the field. She's really good.
Fair enough. Well,
I would keep an eye out on her.
Well, we will keep an eye on her specifically, and you guys as a team as you charge into 2023. Like we said, their next game is coming Friday, January 6th against San Diego, the Cavers. Then they got Cathedral Catholic, Helix, Santana, and Granite Hills. So Santana and Granite back-to-back games means all the rivalry energy is going to be hyped for those teams. So absolutely must check it out. Thank you, Alexis, for being on with us. Let's make this not the last time you come on since you still have your senior year.
Yes.
as we close out with all interviews, I always ask, is there a specific, is it just go Wolfpack? Is there a specific chant or cheer or saying or hashtag or anything like that for the team this year?
We just say go Wolfpack, and then that's all we do.
I was about to, are you going to do a little rah?
No, we do not howl after.
Fair enough. We will leave that to the kids that actually dress up in the wolf costumes. Thank you so much. Go Wolfpack, go Aztecs. Folks, this is just another one of the student athletes that, like, we're telling you, go watch these kids play now, because you're going to be able to say, I saw them win, and you're going to get a good game out of it too. And for West Hills, it's always you got to see the field once. Until next time, sports fans, we'll talk to you soon.